Hello and welcome to today's video. It's a bit of a heavier video than normal. Normally we do kind of lighthearted things. I'm going to be going over the 4 friends that we have lost over the past 2 years and why you haven't seen them in videos, and I'm hoping that this video explains, or at least is able to shine some light as to why I've taken such a long break between content, and this is partly why. So the first one is Sasha. Yeah. This is Sasha. Sasha was my alligator lizard that you guys have seen in a lot of videos, or earlier videos if you've been following the channel for a while. I had Sasha for, somebody do math, maybe 7 years? I don't really know. 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. Yeah, 7 years. I found Sasha on a hike with some friends as a rehabilitation. I took her home because she wasn't acting right, and I released her, and then she stayed in the same place for about 6 to 7 months. Now there is a thing called brumation for lizards. For alligator lizards, it's only roughly 4 months. It can be up to 6 to 8 months, but she stayed in the exact same position in the exact same spot that I had released her for that amount of time, so we decided to keep her. Sasha ended up picking up tasking like a service animal and did a lot of tasking for the students that I had worked with. I did work at a gen ed and special ed school, and a lot of my students had therapy sessions, and Sasha helped out a lot with those therapy sessions. She was an amazing reptile. She ended up passing away due to double kidney failure, which we found this out later. I have a lot of content still with Sasha that I've been debating on releasing, so if that is something that you would like to see, let me know and I can release those videos. I have like a new tank that I had made her. We did some other things with Sasha. I have the spontaneous adventure video where after she passed away I went to the spot where I had found her, and I just did like a lighthearted video. For those who don't know, her name was Sasha Fierce. She was named after the Beyonce album because I wasn't planning on keeping Sasha. We also found out that Sasha was a boy. We found out that Sasha had male genitalia, even though Sasha did not present as male. So I guess you could say that Sasha is part of LGBTQ, but I don't know. The next one on this list is Seren. Seren was my female Hydrosaurus microlophus, or Indonesian sailfin dragon, the giant Indonesian sailfin dragon. Seren was sold to me as a promised male Celebensis, which is black dragon, blue eyes. I had looked at pictures. There wasn't a lot of information on the species when I had purchased Seren. There is more now, and they told me that Seren was domestically produced and was a captive bred, a breeder, but had found the papers, the import papers for Seren. So we found out that Seren was wild caught, and Seren ended up passing away due to leukemia, which I didn't even know reptiles could get leukemia until I had Seren, but Seren had then passed away due to leukemia. Seren was awesome. I got incredibly lucky with Seren specifically because Seren was incredibly tamed already. There was some flightiness in Seren, but for the most part, based on being a wild-caught specimen, Seren was incredibly tame. People within the community helped me identify the specific species of Seren, as well as the gender for Seren, because Seren was around 3 years old when I got her, and normally males would be fully mature by then, even females would be fully mature by then. She still had juvenile patterning, but overall she was an awesome lizard. She had such a big attitude. As you can tell, there's nothing here to present of Seren. I do have some some shed from Seren. Seren is preserved in cold storage. She's in a freezer. She's in a deep freezer, actually, so she's perfectly preserved. I am going to be turning her into a wet specimen. If that's a video you would like to see, let me know. The next one that had passed away was Maple. Maple passed away in October of last year. Maple was my head tilt guinea pig. I had some stuff that I was going to film with her. She passed away unexpectedly. There was no warning, no signs of illness for her. We were figuring out all of her medical stuff. She was given to me as a special needs case, I guess. Amazing guinea pig. She had some GI issues and had been diagnosed with chronic vertigo, which that's pretty easy to handle and deal with. Basically, just don't really pick her up too much. She was a really good guinea pig. She potty trained herself. She didn't really make any sounds for a guinea pig. I think I caught on camera once her quote-unquote weaking, and that's kind of the only sound that she really ever made. She didn't really talk much. She was a perfect guinea pig. She never got to be an adult. She had a 90-degree head tilt to the right, actually. This is their box. This is her box. Yeah. We found out later that both her and Opal had passed away due to CBS. CBS, calcified bulla syndrome, is pretty common in guinea pigs. It's untreatable. There's nothing you can really do about it. Once a guinea pig has CBS to the full extent, you can do preventative stuff. Just make sure you're up on your supplements and that you get antibiotics if there's any sign of illness. That's kind of the only thing you can do to prevent it. I can do a whole video on CBS and what to look out for. It's funny because these are actually flipped. This should be Maple. Opal's our last one. Opal is my homegirl. I'm gonna try and not cry while talking about her. I'm already feeling it, but it's okay. God damn it, Opal. As you can tell, I miss her a lot. She passed away in March. She passed away in the beginning of March. She was very sick. It was 8 months, but we didn't feel like euthanizing her because she was still actively eating and still actively drinking and just being a really happy girl all the time, even though she was really sick. She was both deaf and blind. She was born that way because she's a lethal white guinea pig. I have a lot of videos of her just being her silly, goofy self. She was so loud all the time. She was so happy. She was the best guinea pig. She loved people. I took her everywhere with me because she was not afraid of like BART, which is a very loud train, by the way, and Caltrain and the buses because you couldn't really hear. So like, I don't know how to end that now because I feel embarrassed and awkward. I wanted to make this video because I want to release the content that I've made with all of these friends, and I want to release stuff on their Instagram. So that's kind of why this video is a thing. I'm just kind of yapping. I need to go. Actually, with that, we're gonna grab Benjamin for this outro. Yes. Benjamin will do the outro. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you have a good, great, fantastic rest of your day and that you'll give your pets lots of hugs and kisses. And give me some treats because I want treats, even though I'm fat. Anyways, goodbye. We'll see you next week in another video.